Welcome to Concordia University. I'm Micah Hodges, and this is Nature is Necessity. Balcones Canyonland Preserve. That's what I'm standing outside of right now. And you'll notice it's raining. Now, rain may not be the favorite thing of everybody, but when you're a nature preserve like this, you need as much rain as you can get, especially in Austin, Texas. Now, this is a very special nature preserve, and we're going to talk to some other people here in just a second about how special it is and how the rain helps it. But for now, I think I'm going to go and find some cover. First, let's hear from one of Concordia's own professors.
Sam Whitehead, Director of Environmental Science and Conservation.
Can you tell us the purpose of having this big preserve on the Concordia campus?
Habitat for endangered and threatened species. We got the golden sheet warbler, which is endangered. We got the Jollyville plateau salamander, which is threatened. So that's why we have our track, but there are other species on other tracks of the BCP that are protected too.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the preserve itself?
It depends on the species we're talking about. If it's a aquatic species like a salamander, it could be a really big deal. But most of the species are drought tolerant, and they've evolved with periodic drought, and it's not that big a deal for them. So they can recover from drought pretty easily. But all species suffer from it. Yeah, rain is always good, especially for spring flow.
Next, let's go take a visit to Walker Watts, one of the best and brightest students Concordia has to offer.
Hi, my name is Walker Watts. I go to Concordia. I'm a former ranger and a current stream team specialist at the school. One of the reasons that it's so important to monitor water quality, especially at Concordia, is because we're actually the headwaters of Bull Creek watershed. So everything that starts up here winds up downstream and can affect everything else. So if there's bad stuff in the water, it's getting downstream and affecting everything. Rainy days like today are important now more than ever, especially with endangered species like the Jollyville plateau salamander that are reliant on water sources for survival. Right over here is the Concordia Nature Preserve. It's part of the larger 31,000 acres of the Balcones Canyonland Preserve System. And one of the most important things to test for is water quality. We test for different things like dissolved oxygen, the amount of oxygen that's in the water. If fish don't have enough, they die. We also test for things like turbidity, basically the particle amount in the water, how cloudy it is, and other stuff like that. And we're constantly just monitoring the water because there's so many endangered species that are so sensitive to changes in the water.
Well, it looks like the rain's finally starting to let up. It's a good thing the preserve got a good drink, but I think I'm gonna go dry off and maybe explore the preserve a little more. This has been Micah Hodges with Nature as Necessity. Thanks.